Wait, the epidemic of gifted YNs. Wait, let's watch this. Let's watch this.
You're wrong.
So you mean to tell me that we got grown men, someone's son, father, husband, getting walked like dogs in prison, and these YNs are still catching bodies like it's just another day?
You could be Space Monster. I'm sucking your ass out. We going in here. I ain't giving no pass. So don't give me no pass, because I ain't giving you no pass in here.
Fighting while you're naked?
Man, that's some West Side folks that get right up on him. Boom, bam on the dead homies. I'll whoop him, knock him out naked, dead homies. Off the back. It don't matter where you at in that off the back. I'm getting
Ski are so silly, bro.
I'm over in the shower. Boom.
So you mean to tell me that we got guys who are 6'4" and up, 250 pounds and up like this dude 4 extra, and these YNs are still catching bodies in broad daylight, sometimes not even wearing a mask? Like the only thing they'll have in prison won't be their hands and maybe a sharpened toothbrush? You won't have that switch when this Avenger level threat, Thanos looking, been lifting for the past decade looking motherfucker comes after you.
If someone's curious, how do you turn someone out in prison?
I think.
Dude, yo, chat. Jake over in the TikTok chat has spam liked the stream for over the last like 40 minutes, like to an hour in total, maybe. He got us to 10K likes over there, man. Can we get a wake in the chat, man? Absolutely fucking mad, man. Holy shit. How do your thumbs feel, brother? I know your thumbs gotta be ripped. 10K likes is the same, dude. I appreciate that, man. I think you literally did all 10K. That's insane. Some of them come over here. Some of them are on Twitch, some of them are on YouTube. I'm streaming on 3 different platforms right now. I'm a psycho. That's insane. Yo, do y'all know who this is? Y'all know who this legend is? This is the Booty Warrior.
If I spot one that I think, hey, he's fresh, he's a virgin, I want that ass right there. His butt. I said, I got him. What kind of kiss was that? We kiss again, we kiss it. And I'm hard, man. I just know it, boy. I've been waiting 5 months for this, man. I ain't masturbated to touch myself. My balls is heavy. I clam this. I kissed it. I love you so much. All that was in his butt. I pulled it out. That's what it sounded like. Juicy. I'm squeezing his breast. Then he called his chest, his breast now. Name chest, his breast. You're a woman now. My woman. I got to get you off. You know, what level will I be if I can't get my...
I am so disgusted right now. It's not even funny. Oh my God. Oh man, I'm so uncomfortable right now.
Young asses. I love you. I do. When I was locked up, I loved you, man. When you come in, hey bro, who you shot at? I don't care who you shot at. I'm getting ready to shoot in you.
The more the story. You better not go to prison.
Don't go to prison, boy.
Hey, we out.
You mean to tell me that these YNs are still risking their freedom when you got these booty bandit, ass muncher gremlins like this guy behind bars? I want you to imagine your cellmate trying to kill you over your booty. That sounds crazy to even say, but that's the reality.
One kid that he was on the toilet, he was shitting, and dude came in there with a knife and said, turn around, don't even wipe.
It's dudes in there crashing out over the buns, and that's not even far-fetched because some of these guys are serving life.
Turn around, don't even wipe? What? What? Turn around. Oh no. He said turn around, don't even wipe.
Sentences. They got nothing to lose. I mean, this guy dedicated his whole prison career towards going after YNs. He damn near got a PhD in freakiology. Dude legit might be worse than Diddy.
Charged as an adult in certain crimes, that the gravity was hitting him. A grand jury indictment that could come in the near future. Judge told him that he would not be seeing freedom anytime soon.
Court may impose a hold without bond. Court finds sufficient allegations to support the charges. Considering the relevant charges, he is ordered held without bond.
This moment is tough to watch, but it was something that Zaquavius Dawkins' family says they needed to be here for. Simpson accused of killing Dawkins Sunday night along Chester Street. Simpson also accused with attempted first-degree murder involving another victim.
And you know,
it's not worth it. Oh my God. Like, it's so crazy to me how many examples of it is not worth it exist out there. Real Hood Clanker. Yo, that's a crazy TikTok name. It is not worth it, bro. Oh my God, man. I don't get it. Like, you can't even just say product of your environment, product of your environment. Brother, there's enough examples out there and enough common sense to pass around to a point where you got to realize you can't do certain things. I don't get it, bro.
At one point, before reality had set in and he realized that he took someone's family member and he started breaking down, I bet you he thought he was hot shit. He thought that just like every other YN out here, he was untouchable. Whether by the law or his ops, he was just above it all. But you see, you only have that impulsiveness, that crash out mentality, that I'ma do whatever I want to whoever I want, consequences be damned mentality. When you're in that moment and the adrenaline is rushing, when you're on that high, or like a lot of these YNs, you're on some sort of drug numbing your emotions. But see, that adrenaline, those pills, you won't have those when you're in the courtroom. When you're in that cell, you won't have man. This is just gonna be you and your thoughts. And see, I've made a bunch of videos covering the epidemic of YNs. And I honestly feel like if watching this video, especially the story I'm about to tell you, doesn't motivate you to change your life, you might be a lost cause. Meet 17-year-old high school student athlete Noah Scurry, an academically gifted kid who had the highest SAT score at his school. A kid who was described in the best light by adults and his peers.
Who was killed was exceptional. He scored remarkably high on his SAT.
I hate when that shit happens to innocent people. If you're gonna do it to anybody, do it to the other people that want to do it to you as well. Hey, yeah.
The star basketball player on the team here.
When you saw him around, like, you knew he brought good energy to everybody.
He was really smart too. Whenever he entered a room, the room always lit. You know, it was always a smile on somebody's face when they were around them. It's so sad to think that he died.
Brief intermission. I'm trying to get to
that's crazy, bro.
So I'd appreciate it if you like, comment, subscribe.
I hate that, man. I hate it, man.
Channel 40 Shams Live. Also, join my Discord and follow me on Instagram. Yeah. Love y'all. I mean, this guy just had it all. Great student, seemingly great person.
My mom was so worried about me growing up too, just like because I did have to walk to like bus stops and stuff. She was afraid of stuff happening to me. Reasonably so, because I had a similar upbringing minus athleticism. I'm too fat for all that shit. But you know, I was a good student. I was good in school. I did my thing. And she was so worried about stuff like that happening to me. I'm still careful now even when I take walks.
But great athlete. There were even rumors that he was getting looks from D1 schools. Noah lived a superhero life. Well, I guess in this case, super villain. During the day, he'd go to his classes and obviously excel. He'd hang out with his friends when he got the chance. And then after school, he'd go to basketball practice. But see, after clocking out from school in the basketball court, Noah would clock into the streets. Noah's street name was OTV Joker. And just like the Joker, Noah was a menace. Think of guys like King Von and Bloodhound Jeff. Yeah, he's cut from
I don't get it, bro.
Their cloth. He wasn't only going around whooping on his ops, but he allegedly caught 5 bodies. One of them allegedly being Gilly the Kid's son, Young Cheese. I'm honestly just shocked at how he was able to juggle street life and be an academic weapon at the same time. This is an Instagram story of Noah whooping on his ops, captioned, "Don't come around me claiming that fast break shit." Fast break being one of OTV's rivals.
All right, well, I don't feel bad anymore.
AKA ops.
His face is good.
It's crazy to think how desensitized some of these kids have become to be able to do some of these things and then just carry on going to school like life is normal. I was having a conversation.
Yo, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, bro. We're at 31. Let's go. Come on. This took such a turn.
With a friend, and we talked about how when people use guns to commit murder, it allows them to be disconnected from that murder. A lot of times these guys are doing drive-bys and shooting from afar, all while taking drugs like perks to numb their emotions. So they're not really fully experiencing the cruel, grotesque nature of murder. For example, imagine shooting someone from several feet away compared to stabbing them with a knife and having to stab them multiple times. That requires a different level of mental fortitude. That's something that would legit leave you with some next level PTSD.
I couldn't imagine doing that, man.
Sitting in a car and then driving away, or pulling the trigger from a distance.
Holy shit, you did get a so 11K, dude. Jake, you can relax your thumbs, man. The fight is over.
Like, yes, you'll probably see the body drop, but that's probably as far as it'll get. After that, these kids are able to go home and probably see what they did on the news. And see, just like Noah's victims, Noah's actions eventually caught up to him and he became someone else's victim. After dropping this diss track with the rest of the OTV crew,
why did he drop?
Would befall Noah.
Oh my God.
I'm thirsty to swing that door. Talking about bees and I'm up like 4. Forever going on to the cold, can't break, won't fold, nigga, that's how I go. 15 going on hits, start popping them perks, nigga, that's how I turn to a goblin.
And I want y'all to notice how he said 15 going on hits, popping them perks, that's how I turn to a goblin. Remember earlier how I said these
This is not black culture, and I will never accept these people. It's crazy, bro. It's so crazy. We get such a bad rep because of fucking morons like this, and it's always the excuse. It's a product of their environment. Brother, man. Everybody, people grow up in it. I grew up in the fucking hood, and I had the common sense not to do stupid shit. This dude had everything and still chose to willingly do stupid shit. I had everything and chose not to do stupid shit. It doesn't matter, man. Oh my God. This is why good father figures are also an important thing too, bro.
INs will use these drugs to kind of numb their emotions to be able to commit these heinous acts. The drugs allow them to do a lot of the things that they do, because for any normal human in their standard mental state, they can't.
I will take living in the suburbs with the white folks any day of being in the hood. I don't give a fuck. It's peaceful. Nobody gets shot over here. It's quiet. And the cops in my area are actually really respectful. I don't have a problem with them. They don't have a problem with me. If they pull me over, I'm not going to get disrespectful with them. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm not going to get like that's the other thing that blows me, when people get disrespectful with cops for no reason. I'm not saying that all cops are nice, but it is not that the person getting pulled over is not innocent all the time, bro. They always do some fuck shit. There's a lot of people that do some fuck shit. I see it on TikTok all the time, bro. If I get pulled over, fuck, I'm argue with a cop for, bro. License registration. Yes, sir. Here you go. Oh, you were speeding, but you know what? Since you're so cooperative, I'll let you go. That's happened to me. The fuck? I never understand that shit, man. People that do crazy shit or argue with cops or waitresses. Why? Be respectful. Realize you fucked up. Even if they're messing with you, fight it in court. Don't fight it on the street. Like,
commit these type of crimes.
There's a limit to this shit, man.
Mental and societal deterrents preventing them from committing such acts. But with these new age drugs, you can legit silence your better judgment. But see, the downside is if you're not mentally ill or some sort of serial killer, you need to perpetually take these drugs to deal with the PTSD and cope with the actions that you've committed. Even known killer King Von was on meth when he died.
Meth?
I'm thugging. You gon' need another headshot count on my body. She fuck, I done finally got it. I do a bitch bad if the bitch try to line me. Outside on the 4 or 5 deep in the John. Niggas keep telling when they ask about bodies.
And it never made sense to me how these rappers will get on a track and basically self-incriminate. They'll talk about how many bodies they have and they'll give these hints and detailed descriptions about how they killed someone. I know the FBI and CIA are probably more excited than anyone else when these rappers drop new music, because they're basically doing their job for them. But back to Noah Scurry. See, after making a YouTube channel just to drop this diss track, the next morning as he's getting in the car, about to be driven to school by his mom, one of his ops runs up and he gets fatally shot.
A teenager is gunned down in an alleyway behind his home. Noah Scurry is being remembered for his performance both in the classroom and on the basketball court. Games have now been canceled for the rest of the week as the school community mourns his death.
Once again, Noah Scurry was only 17 years old. Anyone with further information...
It's so hard for me to even feel bad because he was out there being an asshole. It's like, you fuck around, you find out. Like, oh, man. I don't get it, bro.
Is asked to contact the police.
And one of the things I really hate about this situation is that even though he knew he had enemies and people who were coming after his life, he was still hanging around his mom. He was putting her in harm's way just by letting her be around him. And just like Noah was making diss tracks about the people that he's killed, his ops also made diss tracks when he was murdered.
I'm like, what? Did what Big Man couldn't doing this, put the Joker down. Baby Joker this, with the joke is over now. He got flame bullets is burning his wings, he finally gonna be in hell.
And what was Noah's reward for catching these bodies and hurting all these people just to impress other misguided kids? His reward was a couple IG story posts and some of his crewmates saying that certain people didn't kill him, along with basically saying that they're gonna commit more crimes and more murders to avenge him, continuing the cycle.
I don't fucking get it, bro.
On top of that, Noah kind of just jump-started his friend's career because ever since he passed away, the video has been gaining traction. It's sitting at 1 million views right now in 2 weeks.
That's so insane, bro.
The music video made a song called Joker 8 days ago, which right now is sitting at 47,000 views. And I bet you the views are only gonna keep going up because controversy sells. This might be the birth of a whole new Philly drill scene. Just like we saw back in the day in Chicago when rappers would talk about killing and then people would end up dead, and that whole controversy would lead to more views and streams.
It's so sick.
I made the argument that you can always change your life around and that your actions determine your fate. I truly and genuinely believe that a majority of people who are in street life don't have to be a part of it. And even if they're presently in it, they can make the active choice to grow past it. Because otherwise it comes with some pretty grave consequences.
Yeah.
Example is Kyron Lacey, someone who's constantly acting like a YN even though he attends a D1 football college program and he's a star player. These are some of the things that I said about people who fit his archetype before people started getting mad in the comments. It's so many people who wish they had the opportunity to even experience one day in his life. And I already know someone's gonna come in my comments talking about, oh, some of us actually did grow up in that environment. Some of these dudes are actually street dudes. And to those people, I just want to tell you, I don't care. If God bless you with the opportunity to go D1 and possibly get the chance to go to the NFL, at some point you got to learn how to grow out of that hood mentality.
You got to get out of that mentality. It being an environmental thing is not a damn excuse. But it's hard to even say this sometimes, because at the end of the day, it's like some people just don't know like how to get out of that. They're stuck in that, but it's like, gotta do something, man. Like, you get so many opportunities to be blessed. I see it's like with the content world, when like people that are really successful do dumb shit. Like a lot of like those big YouTubers and stuff that get big and then they talk to kids. Like, brother, get out of that mentality. Stop. You've got your whole future ahead of you. I just don't understand how better judgment doesn't exist. But a lot of these guys don't grow up with fathers to guide them. There's only so much that moms can do. Thank the Lord, my mom was a very strong person, and we didn't really grow up in like a super terrible area, you know. And I grew up in a house full of women. I grew up docile. I didn't grow up around like a bunch of hood stuff, and they were all friendly women. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro.
Now, I'm not saying lose touch with who you are and where you come from.
I'm not gonna lie either. I'm more comfortable hanging around a group of women than I am a group of men too. I'm gonna hold you. It's a double-edged sword, because on the one hand, guys get real stupid about women, but on the other hand, for the most part, I ain't got to worry about somebody doing something stupid when I'm around them. If it's a group of women, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Some of my best friends, on the most platonic thing ever, I could chill with forever. My wife ain't worried about it because we're all mutual friends. And it's like, I'm so much more comfortable vibing around a group of women than I am a group of men, bro. Because you just never know. You never know sometimes. You never know what kind of business somebody's on. Guys get aggressive, we get stupid. We do dumb stuff sometimes, you know? I don't know. I just feel comfortable around groups of women, man.
You definitely got to start carrying yourself differently. And this is strictly my opinion, but college football players, especially D1 college football players, the ones who get most of the publicity, the ones that get the NIL deals, you know, the ones who have little kids watching them, probably obsessed with them, need to not be doing these little YN stunts.
Like, what is this? Stop this, bro. Coming up to the camera, pointing gun. Like, come on, man. Be an example. Yeah, exactly, bro. I've known guys. I remember I was in a Chipotle one time, and this one guy got furious because no, it wasn't Chipotle. It was when I was outside, at a party back in my college town. Some guy I didn't know personally. He came down there with some friends, and his girl fell, and somebody helped her up, and he wanted to fight them. And I'm like, my nigga, why? He was ready to fight that guy because he helped this girl who just tripped and busted her ass up off the ground, and he wanted to fight. I'm like, brother, what? He said, nah, nobody touches my woman. That's my B. That's my B. He got so crazy. Like, what?
Like they're Swiss cheesing someone, not having decorum on the field. Because let's
go follow Twitch. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. No, seriously.
Be real. Once you make it to that D1 status, especially if you're performing well, your life becomes too high profile for you to even consider living that type of lifestyle. After posting that video, people who know nothing about my personal life came in the comments and said, you know nothing about street life. And they basically made the argument that a lot of people are born into this lifestyle. Which may be true, but that doesn't mean you can't change. And for all those people,
it's not an excuse.
Kyron Lacey is currently facing charges of negligent homicide after a deadly crash. According to reports, his victim was a Marine veteran. Lacey was allegedly driving.
He was a Marine veteran that he hit? Oh, he's done. He's done. He's so done. I knew a lot of people in college too. It was a lot of fraternity guys too, especially that had like crazy egos, bro. It was bad, man. It's tough being a black man with a normal like level, with no ego, with no trying to like be better than everybody, prove everybody wrong. Because people look at it as like some kind of weakness. Yo, what's good, Jake? I watched Twitch 086. I fuck with that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I knew a lot of people in college, in fraternities, in all black male like groups and stuff. I was a part of a couple of them, like male betterment groups that had some bad egos, bro. They couldn't let go of certain things. They insulted their women. They called them B. Like, I ain't gonna say the word because I'm on TikTok, but they call them B words and stuff. You know what I'm saying, bro? Was cheating on their girls, and I'm just like, this isn't black leadership. Like, what?
Driving a 2023 Dodge Charger on Louisiana Highway 20 and recklessly passed multiple vehicles at a high rate of speed by crossing the center line and entering the northbound.
And people who say you know nothing about their street life is the worst excuse. It's a pathetic, sad excuse that doesn't amount to shit, bro. It does not matter who grew up in what. People can call out stupid behavior. If you are running traffic lights at 90, 100 miles, however fast you're going, bobbing and weaving through traffic, intoxicated even, shooting people, it doesn't matter where you grew up. We are always going to look down on you because that is stupid as behavior. There's no excuse for it. There's no excuse for it at all. Not a lick of excuse for that. It doesn't matter where you grew up. Your actions are hurting other people. Like, your actions are hurting other people. I don't care if I didn't grow up where you grew up, bro. You're hurting other people with your actions. It's terrible. It's not a hard thing to oh, man.
While in a designated no passing zone. So dude was speeding in a Dodge Charger and driving recklessly. Now, I'm not trying to play into stereotypes, but that's something that most YNs do. And I hope no one thinks that I'm trying to use this as a I told you so type of moment, because this is genuinely sad. Dude had a bright future ahead of him. But one thing I did realize, however, is that no matter what type of background these guys come from, they'll end up going down the path of a YN if that's what they resolve to do. A perfect example of that is 4Extra. Although he's a renowned gangbanger now, he admitted to coming from a two-parent household with parents who worked good jobs. On top of that, his father strongly advised them against street life.
I started off young, 11. Off the back, I'm born and raised in the hood.
Okay.
On Western Vernon. I'm born and raised in the set, in the 40s, South Central. Off the back, whole family from the set.
And did you have anybody trying to keep you away from this life?
Hell yeah, my dad. My dad and my mom. But my dad for sure. He for sure, he was tripping, you know.
But he was from the same hood?
No, my dad don't back.
He wasn't, okay.
No, hell no. He went to school, graduated and all that. You know what I'm talking about? Been to the Army. You know what I'm talking about? He believe in, you know, education is the key.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't believe in the gang stuff. You know what I'm saying? My pops was hot when he found out. My pops found out when I was 12, though. He found out when I was going to school at Horseman. Principal.
Man, oh man. Well, what do we have here?
Called him in here. She like, your son bang. He like, my son don't bang. He like, your son do bang. He like, man, look at the tattoo on his back.
And you know what? I'm gonna say this too. This is probably a hot take, but you can't use what's happened to black folks over the years as an excuse either, bro. At some point or another, we gotta evolve and keep it pushing and adapting and getting better, because this is not acceptable. No matter what, going around shooting people, driving recklessly. I don't care what happened. I care what happened 60, 70 years ago. But that's not an excuse to this kind of behavior. This is not okay. You're endangering the lives of other people at this point. Common sense. We have the resources now, the common sense to evolve from this, bro. But some people just choose to do this.
When he seen the fall on my back, he went up.
Although 4Extra was surrounded by street life in his neighborhood, he had a real life example within his household that he didn't have to go down that path. And although I am a strong believer that every human has the right to make their own decisions, these are some of the consequences of those decisions.
Shit, I was in it. I went to jail at 12 anyway. Attempted murder with my homie. Juvenile life. I stayed in there from 12 all the way up to 16. And they found us not guilty. All of a sudden, they kicked us out. When I got out at 16, I came right back like shit 8 months later for a blower.
So yes, your environment can definitely influence you. But for people to think that your environment makes you 100% of who you are is flawed thinking. It just takes more strength of character to not let yourself get sucked into that cycle.
It does, yeah.
Your environment can definitely influence you. But for people to think that your environment decides 100% of who you are is flawed thinking.
It is,
For people to think that your environment decides 100% of who you are,
I guess that's a flex.
is flawed thinking. It just takes more strength of character to not let yourself get sucked into that cycle.
That's why these writers kept writing written by himself, written by herself, Phyllis Wheatley, Frederick, because they thought Negroes couldn't read and write. They thought Negroes didn't have the capacity to read and write. And yet they made all the laws to stop us from learning how to do what? Read and write. If we can't read and write, what you trying so hard to stop us for? And the answer is because America has always known what you are. America has always known who you are. America has understood what you're capable of, and they will make you think you ain't nothing at the same time that they exploit your gifts. They'll tell you lazy and make you a slave. They'll tell you dirty and have you clean their house. They'll tell you uncivilized, and we raise their children.
Damn.
They know who you are. But it's time that you listen to who you are. You understand who you are.
If you made it this far, I appreciate you so much for watching. Go ahead and
That was tough. I ain't gonna.
And if you want to join the 4D fam and be a part of 4D,
The ads on Twitch are crazy. I'm sorry about that.
world, go ahead and join my Discord channel.
That was
if
tough.
you didn't know, your boy definitely knows how to put that shit on, so go ahead and follow my Instagram. I'm gonna be dropping heat on there very soon. All links are in the description below. Again, I appreciate y'all for watching, and yo gang, can you like subscribe to my reaction?
I should subscribe to this channel, bro. I've been watching a lot of his videos recently.
Come on gang, come on, do me a favor. Hey, I appreciate you. Hey, but not for real though, keep turning me up, bro. 40 Shams, 40 World. I'm out. Love y'all.
He makes good videos, bro. I like his content, man. That's so crazy to me, dog. I need to start making commentary content on this kind of stuff. I feel like I could have some good opinions. That dude has 6 bodies at Noah Kid. I just can't get over that one, man. That was a good video. It's just to say, it's crazy hearing this kind of stuff. You'll be good at that for real, man. I appreciate that. I think I'm gonna start. I want to do more commentary videos on that. Kind of like real world stuff. I have a list of things too I need to like actually film and post on my vlogging channel. But yeah, good video. Unfortunate stuff. Deep, dark subject if we're being for real. What else could we watch? I'm down to watch another video. It's 2:38. Yikes. Maybe I'm not down to watch another video. 2:30 in the morning. Probably should get ready to go to bed actually. Chat, I think we'll be live again on Sunday. Sunday will be a good time, man. Yeah, I stay away from the drama. I stay away from the chaos. I ain't never been hood. I ain't never wanted to fight nobody. Hey, y'all see the TikToks going around talking about the guy who said he's gonna call the cops on you if you try to fight him? That is me. That's me. I don't care about street cred. I don't care about no snitch rules. I don't care about none of that. You're trying to fight me in public? I ain't got nothing to prove. I got a wife that loves me. I got a mom that loves me. I got a community that loves me. I like my face. I like my teeth. If I miss a punch and get slugged and it breaks my nose,